quelle surprise, it snowed last night. But it's sunny out now. So in an act of desperation, I'm just gonna go check out some of my favorite things to do, see if they're dry. Though this tells me, I think we can wait one more day, eh? So, confirmation of suspected conditions confirmed. This seems like an absolute, completely opportune, best opportunity, 100. I can't think of better conditions for the inaugural outdoor, longer ride than just around the neighborhood ride of the Trasher Bash Motivator. It is super light in the front, it's very heavy in the rear. I gotta say, for a garbage hybrid that was on the side of the road, that of course I did a bunch of work to, this feels so good. It works so good. But literally, it's unlike anything I've ever ridden. The fit is totally different. I don't think I've ever been this upright on a bike before. That's gonna take a little getting used to. It's a makeshift seat made out of rocks. And what is that? Like, what is gonna go here? A bike. Yeah, you'll have to apologize if I'm overstating it, even though I don't think I can. This thing, the fit, the build, everything that's on it, it is totally and completely different than anything that I would have put together in the past, because everything I've built in the past has been so centered on racing. Like low handlebars, high saddle, kind of small frame, fast, hard gearing, just hammer time, hurt yourself machines. Make the legs burn. Maybe don't even enjoy the ride. Like, enjoy it after because you're bragging about how fast it's gone. This is not that. This thing is a total polar opposite of bikes that I've built in the past, minus ones I've built for tricks. You're probably not gonna wanna do tricks on this, even though I'm probably gonna do it. It is an absolute cruiser, and it looks way cooler than it used to, and that's kind of the whole point. I didn't know if I would like riding it, but chillest ride ever on the way here. There is never a point while I'm on this thing, in the position that I'm in while riding it, that I'm like, I should pedal harder. I'm like, it didn't even go through my brain. And in my head, being a 30-year-old man now, I'm like, this is probably what I should have been commuting to work on every day, instead of like purebred race machines. And might I add, everything works perfect. 8 speed, so like it's got lots of room, lots of tolerance for slop. It works so good. This is an Advent 8/9 speed rear derailleur from Microshift using a SRAM X4 8-speed shifter. The brakes are absolutely perfect. Tires are good, frame's good. I don't know that I'm noticing anything about the oval chainring, but it's cool that it's there. I have been excited to see what this looks like in the sun, but I think I have a better spot to get those shots where there's no intrusive background. Hopefully no one's there. The background will be gray, and that's why I brought this insurance policy. I couldn't help it. You ever just go to a skate park to use the grayness of it as a good backdrop to show off the color of your newly painted Trasher Bash build and then stay for 5 hours? Yeah. It's a problem I have a really hard time overcoming. Why am I walking? My legs are jello and I couldn't hop up a curb. This is going to be a 10-kilometer walk home because I don't bring tools or tubes or pumps with me anywhere. Idiot. Small change of plans here. I am getting saved. Why does it smell like freshly shampooed hair? All right. Okay. Made it home safe. Inaugural ride. First true ride, true experience with the Trasher Bash Motivator completed in riding form. Totally friggin' stellar, dude. I gotta say, well, there's probably a mix of me getting older, for sure. There's no denying that. That happens to everybody. I've heard the story thousands of times from everybody who's like, when you get older, you're gonna start to realize. But enlightenment is happening. And what I think the biggest, most giant takeaway from having a bike that's built up like this is just how much nicer, easier, better in every way it's going to be for it to just constantly stay in this state, hopefully with a fixed flat tire, but ready to go at any time. I think at this point, I would much rather jump on this to go somewhere or like go do a task than I would maybe any of my other bikes. This I would not want to go for a ride on, but I would definitely want to do all of my tasky type things on this over anything else. This thing, the way it is, does not demand like high performance riding whatsoever. And it's different and kind of cool. Like throwing a skateboard on your back and going to ride it, just tooling around, not forcing yourself to ride as hard as possible. Kind of cool. It has its place. Speaking of that, this is the Trasher Bash Motivator build, which means I will address your top 5 update, which is coming March 21st. I've asked all of the builders to put together like their own vlog. All 5 of them are gonna do their own video that are gonna get posted individually, all on March 21st, so that you can watch them consecutively and you know, see where they're at, see if the bikes are riding, see how they're going. So be sure to subscribe and like make sure that you're around for the 21st to watch that stuff.